The world is once again in the middle of a technological Cold War. But this time, the battleground isn't oil or steel. It's rare earths. A group of 17 obscure metals that power everything from smartphones and electric cars to fighter jets and submarines. Back in 2019, less than a year into Donald Trump's first trade war with China, Chinese leader Xi Jinping visited a modest factory in the hills of Gansu. There, standing before rows of dull gray metal blocks, he declared, "Rare earths are a vital strategic resource." Fast forward to today, nearly 6 years later, and China's dominance over the rare earth supply chain has become one of its most powerful weapons in a new trade war with the United States. China controls 61% of rare earth mining, but more critically, it controls 92% of the world's processing, the step that turns rocks into usable materials for high-tech products. Extracting these elements is expensive, complex, and highly polluting, which is exactly why the US outsourced it decades ago. But now that dependence has become a serious vulnerability. On April 4, China struck back against Trump's latest 34% tariffs by imposing export controls on 7 key rare earths. From now on, companies need government permission to ship these minerals or any product that contains even trace amounts of them. This move hit fast and hard. Shipments to American and European companies were suddenly halted. Businesses scrambled to understand the new rules. And the message from Beijing was crystal clear. If the US wants a trade war, China can fight where it hurts most, in the high-tech supply chains of the future. Rare earth magnets, made from these elements, are essential for advanced motors in phones, cars, medical equipment, even F-35 fighter jets and nuclear submarines. And the heaviest, most critical rare earths. China controls 98% of their global supply. While Trump responded by ordering a probe into critical mineral tariffs, the reality is, America doesn't have much leverage here. Not yet. Since his first term, the US has been trying to rebuild a domestic rare earth industry. Companies are expanding production, sourcing from allies like Canada and Australia, and investing in processing facilities. But that takes time and billions of dollars. Some are already making progress. USA Rare Earth is building a magnet plant in Texas. Phoenix Talents, a startup in Massachusetts, is processing rare earths with zero waste and zero emissions. But even these pioneers admit, scaling up fast enough to meet national demand won't be easy. This isn't the first time China has weaponized rare earths. In 2010, it cut off supply to Japan over a political dispute. In 2023, it banned exports of key mining technologies. The strategy is clear. Control the choke points, and you control the future. Back in 1992, Chinese leader Deng Xiaoping said, "The Middle East has oil. China has rare earths." Today, that prophecy is a geopolitical reality. America is now racing to catch up, trying to rebuild an industry it once led and lost. The question is, can it move fast enough before the next disruption hits? Because in this trade war, rare earths aren't just materials, they're leverage, and the side that controls them may just control the future.